Hey, what's up you guys? This is Junior Trader, and in this video let's take a look at magnificent unstoppable SMCI stock price action. In this video I want to go over from where the price action is, how things have been going so far, how bullish are we, what are the next targets for eventually SMCI that we can achieve on this as we continue in this trend and the structure that we are in, how that possibilities looks like. So as you may have seen on the thumbnail of this video, the levels that are really interesting all the way to get to $125 on SMCI, that has been the all-time top, split adjusted. Is that a possibility? Can SMCI do this again? So let's talk about all the good stuff, guys. Now, as you know, well, before going further, none of this is any financial advice, only for education purposes, just sharing my opinion. Please do your own thing. All right. So as you know that I have been saying that, guys, SMCI is gaining momentum, bullish momentum strength back again from right above that $30. How do I know? Well, if you have access to my tools, you also know, because I knew just because my tools told me. And look at the massive moves, right? Look at the bullish move that we got right after $30. And through those pullbacks, I have been saying, guys, we are just bullish. We are just fine. All these levels also that I have been providing to you through those pullbacks as well, we precisely found those bounces at those significant levels, which my tools all marks automatically for you. And we have been just ripping straight up, and we have gotten to our next target of almost very close to the $50 that I have been saying that that's the next target after $37. So the first target was from $30 to $37. We got that. Then from $37 to $50, we got that. Now what from here moving forward? What are the possibilities looking like? Well, let's get to first the weekly interval, because I want to show you one more thing. So on weekly interval as well, if you have seen some of my videos this last week on SMCI, I showed on the weekly interval my tools as well, another one, right? And you can see here, I just turned it on again. This is where we turned bullish 2 weeks ago. I pointed out this very thing, and I mentioned that, guys, this is turning just straight back again bullish. The first time when we, well, which was like in, February 2023, quite some time ago, right? That bullish run on the weekly interval took us to all-time highs on SMCI, unstoppable. And then we had a bearish structure thereafter at $90, definitely split adjusted. Look at those bearish moves that we got on the weekly interval. And that's why I was like so excited to see back again on the weekly interval. Things turned bullish. And look at it, 2 weeks already in, and we are just unstoppable on SMCI, right? If you need access to these tools and also 50 plus stocks coverage, choices are in the description of this video. You can pick and choose which membership you want. You can build your own membership as well. Check out the details in the description of this video. So you will get the trading tools and also 50 plus stocks coverage, guys. All right. Now, well, so full on bullish, no concerns. I'll talk about the intraday as well, the things to watch on SMCI. But what are the next major levels that we are watching after $50 now? So look, this leg is again at every step of the way. We need to keep taking partial profits. All right. Good moves are built up right when the structure changes from one to another, which means in this case it was bullish from $30. And then along the ways we are taking partial profits. So after $50, I want to see it get above 200 days moving average together in the combination. I do expect some price reaction may happen here because we are getting to one of the important targets. After $50 and 200 days moving average together, the area to watch is around $70. This is the zone. This is the zone that's after $50 and 200 days moving average, $70 target is going to open up. All right, so we have a room then to continue all the way to $70. Now, sure, it can happen just straight one couple of candles straight up, but stock market goes through the pullback, right? So that's what we saw here over here. And I told you guys that's just a pullback. And look at the runs that we have been getting thereafter. As we make our way above $50, technically we have opened up the room to $70 as long as we don't lose the structure. So once we regain $50 and we stay above $50, $70 is the target. Once we get to $70, what is the next potential area of the move on this thing? What's the zone? And that zone is, guys, around $90 to $95. It's a zone. And so a $90 to $95 is the zone where I expect to see SMCI. It opens up the door all the way there. All right, and along the same lines, keep taking partial profits along the ways, but that's the target. And after only if we stabilize and get above 90 and 95 cents is when we open up the doors again to $125, the all-time highs. Look, this may take months all the way to 125, but what I'm saying is that stay with the structure. These are the next areas of importance. As we achieve one area, it opens up the doors to the next area. And then we are seeing the structure all the way up there. We have to take care of the pullbacks. We have to manage our risk. None of those principles changes. We have to have our stop losses. We have to have our risk management. All those things remains the same. But these are the zones where we will see most price reaction happen. And as we break out above these areas, the next leg will gain momentum, and then the target becomes the next level. It opens up the doors up there. SMCI has room to do all of that unless I see any structure break. So right now things are looking just bullish. $50 is the target. Now let's little bit zoom in. Let's talk about what going in next week can we expect. Yeah, this is a long-term projection that I just talked about all the way to 125, what it will take to get to 125, what are the zones we have to make our way through where the most price reaction is expected to happen. Now, near term, so let's zoom in a little bit here in the near term price action. As we are just bullish, we are continuing higher up, even on the hourly interval. Let's talk about intraday at least and the next week, the possibilities. So starting off with Monday, right? Any pullback until even 45.71 cents is just a pullback. You should look bullish plays as long as the pullbacks or straight up from here we stay above 45 and 71 cents. If we lose 45 and 71 cents near term, some near term cool off is possible, but that won't turn the structure bearish right away. That will be intraday cool off. And that may bring us somewhere $44 area, but that would be it. It's not that, oh, now with things are lost, unless that eventually happens. But until then, it's still safe. So it's not the swing short. It may be intraday more cool off, intraday short below 45. But as long as we're above 45 and 71 cents, it's better to just stay with let the pullback happens and look for the bullish play when the price starts to stabilize over there. You can use my tools to make those decisions for yourself. My tools works on all the intervals, 5 minutes, hourly interval, daily interval, you name it. You name it, right? So 5 minutes this last particular day. Again, I'm not gonna plug and play my tools on all the intervals. If you have, you can plug and play and check out the details in the description if you want access to my tools, right? So yeah, full on bullish from here on, and let's get to the 4 hours interval actually, because I want to also emphasize the breakouts, right? The one, at least the one that I'm wanting above $50, and that's why I have put this blue box here, is the $50. Once we get out of it, there's a chance we may do some pullback before we do a breakout, which is important because buyers needs to absorb this supply zone, right? And so that's why price reaction is expected to happen here. But once we break out above $50, then we are only dealing with that 200 days moving average, and as long as we can keep holding higher lows, higher highs, we will just remain fine and we will just remain bullish on SMCI. So overall structure, even any pullback until 42 and 81 cents is just a pullback, nothing more than that. It's not bearish. Structure will still remain bullish. And on the near term intraday plays is 45 until there is just a pullback. Even intraday, you should still focus on the bullish play above 45 and 71 cents. If we lose that, some near-term cool-off more can happen intraday, a day or so short may come, but that will only bring us down to that 42. That on the daily interval still just constitute a pullback, nothing more than that. And as I said, breakout above $50, open up the doors to eventually $70 area. So technically the target for the next 2 weeks remains between $50 and $70. If SMCI can do that, in the next 2 weeks, if it can even get into the range between $50 and $70, it doesn't have to go all the way to $70, but if it can get between the range of $50 and $70 within the next 2 weeks, it sets the next couple of months on SMCI very strong. And our target, as long as we stay in this bullish structure, our target for at least a month from now should be $70. We need to keep this momentum going. And also, 25th of February is when SMCI has the final deadline to file all their late paperwork and everything of that. So when is the 25th of February? Right on this day. I expect a move. Once they come out that, oh, we have filed everything, NASDAQ is very happy with us, and we are good to go. Guys, I do expect SMCI already going in this momentum right now might get a lot more strength, lot more momentum. And that's why I'm saying $70 at least within next month is possible. We need though, and I'll keep talking about SMCI on my channel if I see any weakness. Right now, there is no weakness. We are still bullish, and I just gave you the levels and the structures and all the explanation that what will contribute towards this continuation. And that's all I have for you guys in this video. Hope you found it helpful, valuable. If you did, please hit the like, subscribe. Check out the details in the description of this video if you are interested in the trading tools, and also 50 plus stocks coverage. Details are in the description of this video. And with that, I'll see you in my next videos. Take care. Bye.